it's just like a new park again, and everybody loves coming here. I mean, you hear about it everywhere.
I'm curious to see, you know, what else will happen to the zoo in the future.
I can't believe it's Winnipeg. It's like Alice in Wonderland or something like that.
Finally, some money being put into this. It's a place that we can enjoy with our families because there's a reason to come here now.
Oh, we can't wait to see the new polar bear exhibit, and the butterfly garden's really neat, and Toucan Ridge. It's all really cool.
This park alone brings a sense of brightness, a sense of inspiration, so this is great.
Assiniboine Park is probably one of the really great examples in Canada of a government, municipal government, taking a real strong step into the future.
Assiniboine Park was established in 1904 when the City of Winnipeg purchased several hundred acres for green space, walking paths, and formal gardens.
I think each park has its own character. I mean, you can go into Central Park in New York and it reflects what New York is, and I think Assiniboine Park reflects what Winnipeg is, and it kind of grows out of our own soil.
One of the largest city parks in Canada, Assiniboine Park has been the heart of Winnipeg for generations.
I think of Assiniboine Park as a continuum of memories, of experiences and time spent with family. I think of going there with my grandparents when I was a young boy. I think of going there with my parents, and I had the opportunity to spend a lot of time there with my own children. That's what comes to mind when I think of the park.
It's something that defines our city. It's something that has defined us over generations. It is almost like it's a family member to people, and they have that personal, emotional sense of wanting to protect it.
We want this to be a destination, both for the citizens of Winnipeg and the province of Manitoba, but equally Canada, North America, and the world.
We've created a master plan for the park that is about taking what's there and what the park is already known for and transforming that.
The park, unfortunately, like many city facilities, hasn't had the investment over the past number of decades that it requires to keep it to the standard we want. 4 million users a year, there's cost attached to addressing that, to dealing with it. And the fact that many of the facilities are now quite old makes it even more expensive to maintain them.
Assiniboine Park Conservancy was formed to manage park operations, improve facilities, and upgrade park infrastructure.
As a not-for-profit, we're able to go out and raise private money, corporate money, foundation money, offer tax receipts, and coordinate all of that activity that the city could never do. It allows us to pursue a very different vision for the future of the park. We've opened several new facilities. We've strived to be world-class in what we've done, and we've had a tremendous response from the community. So really starting in May, June of 2010, the heart of the park was the first priority for us. The nature playground and children's garden far exceeded our wildest expectations. The duck pond expansion and the opportunity to watch the geese on the pond in the fall as they're gathering in the city. To go to the Qualico Family Center, have a meal with the family, or the Fireplace Lounge for a hot chocolate to warm up. It's given that center of the park a real purpose, a real focus. So that's been the start.
Assiniboine Park Zoo's been here for 107 years, so it's one of the oldest facilities around. It became very obvious that the zoo was in need, in some cases some desperate need of some upgrading and improvements and even brand new facilities.
The dramatic new zoo welcomes guests with a prairie landscape exhibit that features the animals of the region and includes wetlands and snake dens. A boreal forest exhibit shows the diversity of creatures that call the forest home.
When the visitor comes to the zoo, it's going to be totally different. This is going to be a highly immersive exhibit environment where you're feeling the environment, you're feeling the animals, you're feeling the atmosphere. You'll see the animals as if they're really in their habitat that's recreated, and the animals will be acting naturally in each one of their exhibits.
You feel like you're actually there with the animal, and we want to invoke that type of personal sort of relationship with people and the animals.
The visitor's experience culminates in Journey to Churchill, a stunning 4-season Arctic exhibit with species from Canada's north.
The Journey to Churchill is going to be an amazing adventure for the zoo visitor. It's going to be a total remake of a portion of the zoo to really a world-class exhibit, specifically looking at and discussing the issues of climate change, environmental change, and the issues dealing with the Arctic.
We're hugely focusing here on endangered species, species at risk, and although the polar bear will be sort of our big species that everybody focuses on, we have a lot of endangered species here at the zoo.
This will be a fun experience at the zoo. In the process, you'll be learning about specific issues and, importantly, what you can do to inspire and make change in your day-to-day life to improve the environment.
We really are just starting on this process and this journey, and there's still a lot more work to be done. And we do need to raise that money, and we do need to make sure that the enclosures across the board wow the public.
Horticulture has been a part of this park since day one, and here we are in a northern climate. We want to make the park a destination for all seasons. We can show people the tropics and the Mediterranean and butterflies in the winter and flowering displays, and there's a tremendous history of horticulture in Manitoba, and really we can be the showcase for that.
Assiniboine Park's redevelopment plan includes a stunning new conservatory that will be a signature piece of architecture. It will house extensive plant collections from Manitoba and around the world.
It's a facility that wants to be in use 200 nights a year for different functions. It wants to be almost a community gathering place that serves so many different needs, some of them not related to horticulture at all.
The new conservatory will complete the park's transformation and provide year-round enjoyment.
At the end of the day, the zoo will anchor one end of the park, the conservatory will anchor the other end, and you'll have that 4 million annual users is going to grow and grow and grow, and every time you come to the park, it's going to be for a totally different purpose.
The park has given us a lot, and it's time that we gave back to it our very best ideas and our very best effort.
We've done some really, really spectacular things in 2 years, and looking forward, we've just begun. There is so much more coming, so much more that we're going to offer the community, so many more ways in which the community is going to use the park and contribute to the park and contribute to our success. And how can you help but be excited about that?
This is something that really is an investment in generations.
But this is really an opportunity for those to give small, to give big, to really give back to the community, to the zoo.
And we will not only accomplish building and rebuilding the park, but we'll help rebuild the community.
I'm incredibly excited about this. It's like having the opportunity to bring new life to an old friend. And how often do you have an opportunity to do that?